Okay, let's talk about a word you probably use every single day without giving it a second thought. It seems so simple, but it actually holds a surprising amount of power. That word is even. So here's the puzzle. How can one of the most basic words in the entire English language also be one of the most complex to really master? It sounds like a contradiction. I know, but stick with me and you'll see exactly what I mean. To really get how fundamental this word is, check this out. Even is on the official Basic English list. That's a tiny set of just 850 words that are considered absolutely essential for communication. It's in the starter pack. So it should be simple, right? Well, let's dig into its familiar meanings first. All right, so let's start with the meanings of even that we all know, the ones that are totally straightforward. First up, as an adjective, it can describe a surface that's level or smooth. The example here is perfect. If the bricks are all the same size, the top of the wall is even. Flat, no bumps. Easy enough? Then, of course, there's the math meaning. An even number is any number you can divide by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, you get it. The opposite of an odd number. Again, super clear, no confusion there. And finally, it can also be a verb. To even something is just to make it equal. Like in sports, a team can even the score. It's all about creating balance. So there you have it. 3 simple, distinct meanings. Pretty straightforward, right? But if that's all there was to it, we wouldn't be doing this explainer. That is not the whole story, not by a long shot. Because even has a kind of secret identity. It has this surprising superpower that takes it from being just a simple vocab word to a really sophisticated tool for communicating. And this all comes out when it's used as an adverb. This right here, this is the key to everything. As an adverb, even is used to highlight the most surprising, the most unexpected, or the most extreme part of a situation. It's like a little signal to your listener that says, hey, pay attention, because this next thing, it's not what you'd expect. Let's see it in action. Take this sentence. Everyone walks to school here. Okay, normal statement. But then we add, even the teachers. That one little word, even, puts a giant spotlight on the teachers, marking them as the most surprising or unlikely people to be walking. And it works just as well with verbs. Art progress was not rewarded. That's bad. But then, in fact, it was not even mentioned. Whoa. The surprise here is the total level of neglect. Not only was there no reward, but the most basic thing you could possibly do, mention it, didn't happen. Even is what makes that shock really land. And check this out. This is a brilliant illustration of how it can intensify an adjective. If you say a problem will become more important, that's just a simple comparison. But if you say it will become even more important, you're saying it's already important, and surprisingly, its importance is going to go up from there. It's a whole other level. So you can pretty much break it down into 3 simple steps. First, you set up a situation. Second, you introduce an example that really pushes the boundaries of that situation, something extreme. And third, you use even to flag that example as unexpected. It's such a powerfully subtle little communication tool. So, what's the big picture here? Why does spending a few minutes unpacking one single word from the basic English list actually matter? It all comes back to this number, 850, that list of the most essential words in English. You see, even isn't on that list just for its simple meanings. It's there for its powerful, nuanced role as a signal of surprise. And this is the real takeaway. True fluency, really mastering a language, isn't just about how many words you know. It's about understanding the incredible depth, the subtlety, and the power that's hidden inside the words you use every day. Even is a perfect example of a simple word that does incredibly complex work. Which leaves us with a final thought to chew on. Even is just one example. What other simple, everyday words that you take for granted might be hiding a secret superpower of their own, just waiting for you to notice?